Welcome to HTML Progressive Tutorial. In this lesson, we're going to look at HTML quotation and citation element. What are HTML quotation and citation element? These are special HTML tags used to display quotes, what someone said, references, where the quote came from, extra meaning like abbreviation or contact info. They make your content more semantic, professional, and easier for browse and search engine to understand. So these are the tags we are going to learn for quotation and citation. We are going to use them to build this first project and the second project. These are the end tutorial video project we normally build because we learn by building. When you learn, then after you build, it makes you more strong to understand what you learned. So that's how we do it here. So let's just jump in the code and start, but we shall also be discussing what is that, what are we doing, how far are we or where are we, so that we can understand every single tag we'll be using in this tutorial. We are going to start with block quotes. Block quotes, how it works. When we use it in paragraph and we browse it, the browser automatically adds spacing and indentation. Then it shows its quote section. Let's start building this. We are going to first add some style, only to add some margins with internal CSS up here. On just margin, we're targeting this body. We're going to give it margin of 20 pixels. Then we start with our first paragraph. This heading, nothing we are going to work on with. We are only targeting this element we have in paragraph. So first paragraph, it is going to remain also as it is. Then we start here by typing quote, block quotes, like quotes. Then we're going to grab this element inside here. Then here on the browser, you can see that it has already added some space. This is the first one. Then this is the first tag we have used, which is block quotes. Then we are continuing with the second one, which is Q tag. Q tag, what does it mean, sorry, and how does it do? This one, automatically browser adds quotation marks. Let's also have a look and we use it. We see how it works. We are pressing it here. We type Q, type, then we press tab button, then we drag this here. You can automatically see here in our browser how it does. It has added these quotes outside of this element. You can see at the end and at the starting. The third one is cite. Cite usually displays in italic or italic. It indicates the source of information. We are also going to use it in the next paragraph. Exact here. Yes, here we type cite, press tab. I normally use it this way. Then we press it there. Then here we come back on browser, where we can see how it has changes in this paragraph, saying that from the book Atomic Habits, actually it has changed Atomic Habit in italic font. We move on the next one, which is abbreviation. Normally this abbreviation, when you have used it in your document or your web page, sometimes normally don't see anything changes, but when you hover cursor, that's when you see something. Actually, it improves accessibility. So let's move on this. We also use it. We're going to add it here. Here we type abbrev. You can see that here it adds a title, because we are going to abbreviating certain words. Inside here we put the full of this a certain word. So what we do here, we're going to type, since we want to make full of HTML, we're going to type in a full that is, that hype text markup language. Then what are we going to do? We're going to grab this HTML here, then the rest we leave it as it is. When we come here on the browser, we're going to see this HTML is used to do the website. So how do you check this? You just move, or you hover on the world like this, then you can see down that HTML text markup language. You can also use for any other abbreviation, so that the user, when he just moves the cursor over, he can be able to see what is the full of the certain abbreviation you have used. The next is the one we call BDO. Actually, BDO means bidirectional overrides. It is also just used to override the current text direction. Actually, it sounds like like all sentence in a left way. It when you don't really pay attention, it makes it as disorganized. So this also we use it. We see how this works. We type BDO, then we add here in this attribute to give it a value of RTL. That's it. Then we grab this text inside here. So when you come back here on the browser, you can see our text here. The text is really disorganized. No one can just be able to read. You can't read actually, because how can you read from right to the left? It's not Arabic. It's just the norm place we use. But anyway, that's how it does it. Yes, and now the last one is address. We all know address is often also displayed in italic and normally is used in the footer or article section. How do we use it? We just come up here, we type address, then let me today now take this down. I just cut it and I just paste it down here. Now you can see that our project, the one we are working with, now how it looks. That is the real one, the way we can structure our pages, our content on page in the different way we want it to look, the different we want it to have meaning. That's it. This is the first one. Then the last one, project, the one we normally do is this one. This is the last one we're going to one. This is the very end of project we normally do whenever we are learning. We move on. It is here. You can see here disorganized. This is the one we're going to work on, and we are going to make it like this one exact. It is also made before because of time. I just wanted to be clear here so that you don't say, oh, it has no type this from scratch. No, just saving time. And we have CSS here. We're going to have a little bit CSS since last time we saw how we can use CSS. Here we have used this CSS style. If we targeted the body, you can see the color is a little bit white or gray. Then font size is Arial and sans serif are used. Margin is 20 pixels. Then color is blue dark. Yes. Now let's go on. Come back. It is here. I close this side. I'm going to first invite this CSS, which is style CSS. You can see that it has changed automatically here. Now what we're gonna do, we are going to continue adding the quotation and other tags. So here we have seen, I can also use this opportunity to tell that these are comment. We normally use them to document so that in the future when you want to look at our project, how we did it, how maybe we could update it, words, that this area, that area, it was this, what was that, be able to make it very quickly. Now we're going to run. We're going to start our project to make it very similar to this one. this is what we're going to do here. We're going to type blog quotes. I'm going to do it quickly, then I pushed it here. You can see here that it has changed. Let me push it a little bit. Then the second one here, we're going to say as Q, this one for quotes. We're going to cut, and then we put its power here. Then this one, we are going to use the site at along here. Site. Just grab this one, put it inside here, and abbreviate, because we are doing this to make it to be able to recap what we have learned by building this. We come here in this paragraph, then use abbreviate. We grab this sentence, World Health Organization, inside here, and then WHO also here. Then we try to reduce the gap, and the last one is address. Also here, and we end our project like this, saying that this is the project. Now it's really looks like this. You can see they are the same. It's just some space here, some space. It's where I think it is here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and yeah, it is only just here on this, because some gap I left. Anyway, that is it. This is it. So guys, that's how we how the HTML also is somehow sweet, depending on how you want to learn it. But the best way to learn it is to this way, by building, learn the fundamental, build, learn fundamental, build. And if you find this HTML tutorial useful, very informative, you can subscribe and click like. This very support you can just give me. Anyway, thank you very much. See you next